Hello my peeps, it's Antoinette here, and today we're going to deal with the cast iron that I got from Christmas. I still have not used it. So I have the Una Casa, this is the tortilla pan that goes with the tortilla press. We are going to actually do a crustless pizza in the cast iron skillet, but first we have to season these pans. This is going to take hours and hours to do. First up, I'm going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Then I'm using my bacon grease and lard. If I don't have enough bacon grease, because we're going to do this 3 times. 400 degrees, I'm going to grease top and bottom. I put foil in the bottom rack because we're going to have them flipped upside down in the oven for an hour. And like I said, we're going to do that 3 times. No matter what they say about the cast iron skillet, they will say that it comes pre-seasoned. You're good to go. No, you are not. You are not good to go. It's gonna stick. This process must be done on a new cast iron pan. We are ready to roll. I've got my bacon grease. Look how clean it is. I mean, it's really clean because it comes with this nice little strainer. I'd gotten this from my sister for Christmas one year. It's one of my favorite things that I have in the kitchen. So I'm just going to grease these up like so. This is the large 10 1/4 inch pan. You really want to load it on up. Okay, there we go. And the lid. I don't know why these are sold separately, but they are. So I was very appreciative that I got the lid as well. Okay, this one is ready to go in. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same to the tortilla pan. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, the tortilla pan is good and greased. The oven is preheated now to 400. You can see in here how I've that foil on the bottom rack, and we are going to put the pans in upside down. The pans are in, and we'll be back in an hour. I'm gonna go binge watch the Johnny Depp trial. Look at the beautiful color on those pans. And all the grease on the foil. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful collecting that. It's still really hot. The oven has been off for an hour. So let's find out if it's seasoned. The oven is clean, but I will tell you that was a bit of a project. That was kind of messy. But my pan should be seasoned. I hope so. We're gonna try cooking an egg. The pan is heating up. It seems very nice and seasoned. So let's see. We're gonna find out. Throw a little butter. The egg test. All right. That might be a little too high. Put the egg in there. We'll find out if it sticks. Some pepper, some salt. Flip the egg. All right, we're not sticking. We are good and seasoned. I'm gonna eat this egg and then we're moving on. I got my egg. And I will say that I did only do this twice because my house was just smoking. Yeah, I had the garage door open. I mean, this was pouring out, just smoke was pouring out of my oven. Now I do have a spring that I need to reattach so my door doesn't shut exactly perfectly. I watched a YouTube video on that, and I know that that's something that I need to do, but I haven't done it yet, and I should have done it before this project. Let's try my egg. Very good. Okay. First up, we're just gonna make the pizza sauce. Now you could use a can. I do like the, actually the brand that's at Walmart for $1 in a small jar. It's pretty darn good and only 1 carb. But I'm gonna make it myself today. I have this Happy Harvest tomato sauce. I believe that this is Aldi's. This is 8 ounces. And then I have Kirkland, the Costco organic tomato paste. That's 6 ounces. All right. Now I have 3 ingredients. You know how much I love my gourmet collection that I used to get at Tuesday mornings. Well, I still have a Tuesday morning. It's just that I had to drive out there. But I can also find this at Marshall's and at Meijer's. So I think now I'm getting this at Meijer's mostly, because I have every single one that they have. First one, Pizza Palooza. And all things Italian. And then I have the oregano, basil, and tomato. So I'm just gonna put a palmful of each. You really want to season this up for pizza. All right, and then palmful of this one. There is absolutely no measurement on that. One other thing, I like Sylvia's Soulful Seasoned Salt. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a bunch of that in there. That was probably about a tablespoon. Okay, that's it for the seasoning. Let me grab a little spatula. I'm going to cook up the sauce and I'll show it to you after they get to marry a little bit. My sauce has been simmering for, well, about 5 minutes, and the flavors are really coming together. I did add a good splash, a couple tablespoons of broth to it because it was just a little bit too thick, and the flavors are spot on. So I'm gonna start chopping up the vegetables. Here are the toppings that I'm using. So I have onion, this is the aloha pepper, and these are the mozzarella slices. Those are key for this dish, to have the slices. The nice thick slices like so. And we have a cup of shredded mozzarella, mushroom, which I love, and I have some pepperoni here. So, you know, you can use whatever toppings you want, but I would say that the shredded mozzarella and the sliced mozzarella are a requirement for the cast iron pizza. We are ready to make the pizza. First thing we're going to do, preheat the oven to 400. Next, in our cast iron pan, we're going to start the heat on medium high. I am using this Chef's Life avocado oil, sunflower, and grapeseed because these have good smoke points. It's for saute, fry, roast, and bake. Perfect for what we're doing tonight. So when this gets hot, I'm going to add a tablespoon into my pan. And then I'm going to reduce it to medium low. I'm going to grab my shredded mozzarella and throw it in the pan. Hear that? This is going to get golden crispy brown on the bottom. Next, I'm going to grab the thick mozzarella and spread it on the bottom of the pan. There's my mozzarella cooking away. Now I'll tell you what, this sauce is really fabulous. So next, that's what we're going to do. We are going to put sauce on top of the mozzarella. My sauce is in the pan, and now we're going to add the vegetable toppings. Looking good. Lastly, the pepperoni. All right, I think we're good. Into the oven it goes for 10 minutes at 400. Let's look at it. Oh, it's sizzling away. Looks fabulous. About 5 more minutes to go. It's been 10 minutes. Time to take the pizza out. Ooh, look at that, baby. Oh my gosh, it smells incredible. I'm gonna take it out. This pan is insanely hot. I had to take out the big guns. These are, yeah. Well, I use them for barbecue. All right, let's see if I can get it. Oh my God, it's hot. It's splattering everywhere. But it needs to come out. Ooh, stunning. This did the trick. This was a requirement for me, honestly. I'm gonna have to learn about cast iron. Phew. All right, we're gonna let it rest for 10 minutes. Amazing. Let's plate it. Here it is. The crustless cast iron pizza. Low carb. Hardly any carbs. One last thing. We have to have a little red crushed pepper. Let me sprinkle that on top. All right. Let's taste it. Okay, I'm gonna get a knife. What's great about this is that the cup of the shredded mozzarella on the hot cast iron pan that we start out with, it actually creates a crust. So you feel like you have a crust in here. Now before I finish my dinner, I know I haven't been here. This year has been just a year from hell for me, honestly. So I'm just gonna tell you, update what I've been doing, because I haven't been here like I have been faithfully for you. First the sciatica and everything. Now that, well, you know what happened? Then the bottom dropped out. And you know, I work in mortgage lending, and the rates went up 2 points in 1 month, and I lost my job. And so I'm unemployed. I'm trying to list everything I have on eBay to make money. And so I'm sitting here on unemployment looking for a job at 58 years old. And there are no mortgage jobs out there. So I really don't know what I'm going to do, because they're laying off thousands upon thousands of people. This is the perfect storm that has happened to me 4 times in my 28-year career, which is low inventory, not many houses, no listings, too many buyers, and increasing rates. So rates are well over 5% now, when they were way down to 2 when I was doing all that overtime. So I'm gonna go finish watching this Johnny Depp trial. You know, he's my soul brother. We were born within 30 minutes of each other. I'm not kidding you. Same day, same morning, 30 minutes. So he's always had a special place in my heart. So I've been watching this trial. Another reason why I haven't been doing videos. I've been stuck on the computer and stuck on that TV. You know, I mean, because the first week it was such a shock to lose my job that, you know, I was just on a pity party. But, you know, I'm getting over it. I'm starting to crawl out of the shell. So thanks for stopping by for another video. We will see you very soon.